Warning, the following video will contain content that is not appropriate for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, good fucking morning, children. Good fucking morning indeed. So, and I know some of you are thinking to yourselves, multi-step, why did you just say that in front of your video? You know, the warning? Because usually I only do that before I do my Pokemon Battle Revolution discussion battles, because sometimes I rant about stuff during those battles, which is why back in the day I used to call them my Pokemon Battle Revolution, rant battles, but whereas nowadays I call them my discussion battles. But this time I'm going to be ranting about stuff. I'm literally just going to be going around in the wild here, just running into wild Pokemon and killing them. Or technically KOing them, but not killing them. You guys know what I mean. Either way, because there was some shit that happened at my workplace last night that I really need to fucking talk to you guys about, because I found it to be absolutely, utterly unacceptable. So a couple weeks back, during one of my Pokemon Battle Revolution discussion battles, I had talked to you guys about my general manager and why I thought that she was a failure as a general manager. And boy, she is doing a great job of proving me correct. I usually don't make statements unless I really believe that they are true. I usually do a good job of not making statements that I believe to be false. And I usually do my research and do my thought processes before I say something. Because when I say something, I want it to be as accurate as I think it is. I want it to be accurate with the knowledge that I have at the time. And needless to say, I was, I think, right on the money. So, here's what really, really ticked me off last night. So, the day before yesterday, the manager went on this huge rant on this group chat that we have, because through Facebook we have this work group chat that we have. So the manager was just going off on everybody, and she was like stating a bunch of like basic shit that everyone already knows. Like basically everyone needs to do their job and do it correctly. And we're like, yeah, no shit. Basically it was one of those rants where she was just like, I am manager, hear me roar, She was basically just flexing and being like, I'm the general manager, listen to me because I'm in charge and I am the end-all be-all, So I didn't really take it too seriously because it's like, really? I've dealt with that so many times over the years with so many different managers because I've been there literally longer than like almost all the managers. The general manager is the one person who's probably worked there in total longer than I have. However, I think I'm actually closing in because she did take a break for a year and a half. She left and then came back. So I think as far as continually working there, I may actually almost have her beat on consecutive years working there. So as far as like the actual amount of years working there, she's got me beat, no doubt. But as far as consecutive years, I'm actually starting to close in on her a bit. So basically she went on this huge fucking tirade, on the group chat. Basically, I am manager, hear me roar, rah, I just thought to myself, I'm like, okay. Like, because it's like, again, she told us shit that we already know. Like, you're supposed to show up to work on time and no vaping in the building and wear your proper work shirt when you come to work. And it's like, well, no shit, Sherlock. Like, fucking really? So that's basically what she went on a tirade about, is just basic shit that everyone already knows. And again, it was basically one of those tirades that was just designed to be like, I am manager, hear me roar, Fucking pathetic, really. I just kind of chuckled. I'm just like, really? So I was like, okay, so I went into work the next day, yesterday. And it was actually, I was in a pretty good mood going into work, because I had left for work like super early, so I was kind of sitting in my car, listening to some rock and roll, kind of just kicking back, So it was a beautiful day out yesterday, just some really beautiful weather. And my new car that I just recently got has a sunroof, so I was just sitting there with the windows down, the sunroof open, just in the parking lot listening to some rock and roll, like I usually do before I go into work. So I went into work in a pretty good mood, I was like, all right, got to listen to some rock and roll, I'm feeling it today. Oh boy, did my hopes get dashed pretty quickly. So I went into work, right? There was this group of, I think, like 10 people that walk in. And guys, keep in mind, I pre-record all my videos several months in advance before I actually get around to uploading them. So at the time that I'm recording this, the whole COVID thing is still going on. So this group of like 10 walks in. And I'm sorry, but like, during a fucking pandemic, you don't need to be going out to restaurants with groups of 10 people. Not because I think that, everyone's going to catch coronavirus and die. That's not my concern. My concern is that people don't think about the people who have to work in these restaurants. And the amount of strain and stress that puts on them, because technically we're only supposed to have groups of 10. We're not allowed to move any of the tables around because everything has to be 6 feet apart. Otherwise, everyone's going to fucking die from COVID, apparently. So people never think about the stress that puts on us. So immediately I was just irritated because I had to deal with them. So I put them at a table of 8, and they're like, well, we have 10 people. This isn't a table of 10. And I'm like, yeah, so we'll put a chair on the end or something. So I just didn't even want to deal with them. So I'm just like, you know what? Someone else who gets paid a lot more money than I do can go deal with that. I'm not fucking dealing with that. So the server went and talked to them, and they worked it out. They just ended up sitting at separate tables or whatever. So from that point on, I was in a shitty mood, I was in a shit mood from that point on. Because I went into work being all like, yeah, I got this, and everything. And then fucking assholes come in and fucking ruin my good mood, naturally. So, So then we had an incident later at work. And I'm going to be honest, the expo people, who are the people who put the carry-out orders together in the back, in the kitchen, they put the orders together. They're also technically hosts like me. I'm a host at a restaurant. Again, want to make that clear. But they're hosts as well. So, we all technically have the same position. So they were honestly doing kind of a crap job last night. They were very disorganized and shit like that. And, well, actually, I should not say that necessarily. I should not necessarily say that. They were doing a decent job, But for a while there, they were getting a little bit disorganized, So I sent out an order, right? It was a basket of fries and 2 sets of boneless wings. Because we're like a wings place, That's kind of like the place that I work at. It's kind of similar to, Buffalo Wild Wings. So we sent out that order, right? Or no, sorry. The order was 2 sets of boneless wings and then a shrimp basket with a side of fries. That's what the order was supposed to be. But the expo people, the people who are putting the food together, got mixed up and accidentally put a basket of fries in with their order instead of the shrimp basket with the side of fries. So, naturally I was like, ah, shit. All right, well, they're probably going to call back, so let's hang on to the extra shrimp basket for now, and let's just wait a little bit to see if they call back, And we waited a fair amount of time. I would say, a good, probably 20 minutes, I want to say. We waited a good 20 minutes, And no one had called back by then, so I'm like, all right. I told one of the servers, I'm like, yeah, this stuff is extra at this point. If these people call back, I don't want to give them, food that's been sitting out for a while. I want to make it fresh. So I'm like, okay, well, we might as well not let this food go to waste, right? And we've done shit like this before, where there will be a mess up and then we'll just keep it in back and eat the food ourselves because wasting food is a fucking disgrace, So we keep the food in back. And one of the servers, started eating some of it. Didn't think anything of it. Even I took a few shrimp, because, shrimp is good. You know, shrimp is, oh, so good. I love shrimp. So, you know, me and him were just kind of chilling, you know, grabbing a bite every once in a while in between, you know, doing our jobs and shit. And then out of nowhere, the GM, the general manager, says, I need to talk to you and back. And I'm like, so I'm already thinking to myself, I'm like, okay. You know, so she like pulls us in back, me and the other two hosts that are on at the time, and that one server as well. And she just goes off on us. Like, because apparently that one person who was supposed to get the shrimp basket or whatever did actually end up calling back after, like, I don't know, a half an hour, which is like a long-ass time. Typically they call back right away, you know, if there's a mess up with their order. So she just starts going off on us about this. And I'm just like, fucking really? And there were two things that she said that really fucking pissed me off. There were two things. The first thing that she said was, you guys don't have to listen to the complaints of customers. We do. We referring to the managers. And I literally sat there and looked at her like she was fucking crazy. I actually gave her a very dirty look, which I don't normally do. Normally, I keep my mouth shut most of the time. But even I couldn't. I gave her the dirtiest look when she said that. And I'm pretty sure she knows that I was giving her a dirty look. You know? I looked at her like she was fucking nuts. She actually had the nerve to say that we don't have to, you know, listen to customer complaints. You know what that statement is? Do you know what that statement is? Not only is that statement false, but that statement is bullshit! Are you fucking retarded? The hosts are usually the first people who get to listen to the customers complain about stuff. Are you fucking stupid? When the people call back with complaints, we are the first ones who get to hear about it. So how fucking dare you? How dare you try to tell me that the hosts don't have to listen to customer complaints? How dare you? That is a fucking lie and it's bullshit! Complete fucking bullshit! How dare you? How dare you try to tell me that? You piece of shit! How dare you try to act holier than thou? How dare you? Because, yeah, you know what? The managers do have to listen to customer complaints, and they do have to deal with them. But you know what? To say that the hosts don't have to ever hear, and her exact words were, the hosts don't ever have to hear about the customer complaints, is a false statement, and it's bullshit! That is a false and bullshit statement! We are the first ones who usually hear about customer complaints, not you! We get to hear about it first! And then, yeah, you know what? We go and grab the managers, and then you guys have to deal with it. You know why? Because you get paid a hell of a lot more than I do. And that is a fact! That's why you have to deal with it. Because you get paid a hell of a lot more than I do. So you're complaining to me about having to do the job that you get paid to do? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you actually fucking serious right now? You're complaining to me about the job that you have to do, that you get paid a hell of a lot more than I do. Really? What a joke! What a joke you are! What a fucking joke! You piece of shit! So she had the fucking nerve to try to tell me that the hosts never have to listen to customer complaints ever. Those were her exact words. Usually when we're the ones who pick up the phones, we get to hear about it first. And then we put the people on hold, grab the managers who, again, by the way, get paid a hell of a lot more money than the hosts do, and then the managers get to deal with it. That's how it works, because that is your job as a fucking manager. So are you seriously complaining to me about having to do the job that you signed up for? You signed up for this job. This is your job. This is what you get paid. Again, a hell of a lot more money than I get paid, by the way. This is what you get paid to fucking do. You get paid to field complaints. That is your job. That is a huge part of your job as a manager. And so you're complaining to me about you having to do your fucking job? Well, boo fucking who? The world just isn't fucking fair, is it? How much more fucking stupid and ignorant could you possibly be? Fucking really? Like fucking actually really? I wanted to go off on her so badly, and if she pisses me off one more time, I'm gonna fucking unload on her. Because you know what? I have had it. I have fucking had it. Last night was the straw that broke the camel's back. I am done with that place. Which is why after last night, I have firmly made up my mind. I was gonna wait until the beginning of next year, but I'm gonna start actively looking for a new full-time job right now, because I am done dealing with their bullshit. How dare you try to tell me that we never have to listen to customer complaints? That is such a false statement and a very bullshit thing to say, because we have to listen to customer complaints all the time. In fact, we're usually the first ones who have to listen to it, because usually we're the ones who pick up the phones. And then people are all like, yeah, this order is incorrect, I didn't get this, I didn't get that. And then we usually have to hear people bitch about it. So to tell us that we never have to listen to customer complaints, and those are her exact words, we never have to listen to customer complaints. As far as dealing with them, we do actually deal with them occasionally. We do it ourselves occasionally, because sometimes it's more efficient to do it that way, and sometimes the managers are busy, and we do it to be nice. Even though it's the manager's job to deal with those. Sometimes we even do it ourselves. So to tell us that we never have to even listen to customer complaints is such a false and bullshit statement to make. It's a slap in the face. That's what it is, really. It's a slap in the face. And I will not fucking stand for that. I will not fucking stand for that, because that is bullshit. And the other thing she said that really irritated me, and this one really got me on a personal level. It was about, I had mentioned earlier about that shrimp basket that me and that one server were, me and that other server were kind of, eating out of, because we had waited an appropriate amount of time for these people to call back, and I kind of just figured, I'm like, okay, you know what, if they want a replacement or whatever, or they want to come pick up a replacement, we'll make it fresh. We'll make it fresh, because that's the right thing to do. We don't want to give them food that's been sitting out for a while. We want to make it fresh, because we were the ones who fucked up. We want to give them the best quality food that we can provide. Makes sense, right? That's, in my opinion, the right thing to do in that circumstance. The other right thing to do would not to not waste the other food that we had already made. Yeah, it was sitting out for a little bit, but it's still fine. It's still edible, It had been sitting out for a while, but again, it's still edible. So that's why I told the other server, I'm like, yeah, let's not let this food go to waste. That's bullshit. There was a time in my life, growing up, when my family had to scrape every single last penny that we had together just to get by every month. During those times, it was lucky if I was eating 2 meals a day. I considered myself damn lucky if I was eating 2 meals a day. Damn lucky. Oftentimes before school, I would just skip breakfast because it would save food. There was a time in my life when my family was very poor. And wasting food is something that, in my opinion, is unconscionable. It is unforgivable when there are people who go hungry every night. Wasting food is an insult to them. It is an insult to everyone, and it's just stupid. That's why wasting food to me is something that is just absolutely and utterly unforgivable. Absolutely unforgivable. So she went off on us about that as well. She's like, whenever there's a mess up, you guys don't get to eat it. I'm just like, well, what? So we just throw it in the fucking garbage? We just waste it? That's bullshit. If I was running a restaurant and there were ever mess ups or anything, I would tell my employees, hey, feel free to eat it up. Just don't mess up next time, you know? Wasting food to me is absolutely unforgivable. But now that's what we've been ordered to do by our general manager, is whenever there's a mess up, we're not allowed to eat it anymore. It just gets thrown in the trash. What a fucking disgrace! Wasting food is one of the most... I'm sorry, it just... To me, that is unforgivable. Wasting food is unforgivable. Absolutely, utterly unforgivable. There is no excuse ever for wasting food that is edible. There is no fucking excuse. None! It is a disgrace and a slap in the face to every child who goes hungry at night. To every child who doesn't know where their next meal is coming from. To waste food is a fucking disgrace. And that really fucking struck a chord with me. Because there was a time in my life when I had to deal with that. When I didn't know for a fact that my next meal was coming. I didn't know where the hell it was coming from. To waste food in the face of that is a disgrace. When there are people out there who don't know where their next food is coming from. When there are people out there who go hungry at night because they don't have food. To waste food is a fucking disgrace. And for you to tell me that, you have no fucking idea how big of a slap in the face that was. You have no fucking idea the bullshit that I had to go through to get to this point in my life. So for you to tell me that we're just gonna fucking waste food, you have no idea what that means to me. You have no idea how much that irritates me. You have no idea how much of a chord that struck with me. When I think about all the people that have to go hungry at night because they don't know where their next meal is coming from, and our general manager has the fucking nerve to say, no, we're just going to waste this food, that's bullshit! It's bullshit! Complete and utter bullshit! You selfish piece of garbage! How dare you? How fucking dare you? Because that's a slap in the face to all of them. To all the people who go hungry at night, for you to just say, oh no, we're just going to waste this food. What a disgrace! What a fucking disgrace! You make me sick! So yeah, you're goddamn right I was pissed off yesterday. You're goddamn right I was pissed off yesterday. That was unacceptable. Both of those things that she said. That we never have to listen to customer complaints, and that from now on we're just going to waste food. Unforgivable. Absolutely unforgivable. Absolutely and completely unforgivable. For her to say that to me, That was unforgivable. So you know what? I'm done with them. I'm done with their bullshit. I've waited for 4 years for them to get their shit together. Because when I first started working at that place, they had their shit together. It was a great place to work at, man. So much fun. Everyone got along. You know, everyone was nice to one another. We just did our jobs and had fun along the way. And you know, a wise man once said, running a bar should be fun. Working at a bar should be fun. That man was Sam Malone. Technically, he wasn't a real person. He was a character from a TV show called Cheers. He owned a bar and was a bartender. And his words really echoed through me. I really felt that. Working at a bar and running a bar should be fun. Especially a sports bar, which is where I work at. You know, we're not a fancy restaurant. People don't come there for the 5-star restaurant experience, you know, to be waited on by people who are all formal and shit like that. Nah, man. People go there to be loose, let loose, have some fun, you know? And that's the kind of environment that we should strive to create. And that's what we did when I first started working there. And ever since we got a new general manager a few years back, kind of ruined everything, and it's never been the same since. Which is why when this new general manager took over, because she was there back in the old days, back when things were actually good, she was there. I figured that she would do a good job, and she has left me bitterly disappointed by the things that she has done, the things that she has said. I used to have a lot of respect for her back in the day. No more. All the respect that I had previously for her, that died last night. Because what she said was utterly unforgivable. What she has done is utterly unforgivable. And it is something that I will not abide by. So from now on, if there are ever any mess-ups, I'm still going to tell them to put them aside. And if the manager has any problem with it, I'm going to look her point blank in the eye and tell her to go fuck herself. If you have a problem with it, go ahead and feel free to charge me full price for the food, because I will not sit by and be a part of wasting food. That's bullshit. So you know what? If you want to charge me for every last penny of that extra food, you do it. Take it right out of my paycheck. I would rather do that than have it go to waste. I would rather buy the food myself. If there's ever any extras or any shit like that, I would rather buy it myself than see it go into a garbage can. Because again, to me that is unforgivable. Wasting food is unforgivable. It is a disgrace. And it's a slap in the face to all those people who go hungry every night because they don't have food. That is a disgrace. And I will not abide by it. So I'm sick of her bullshit. I'm sick of her antics. I'm sick of it. She just doesn't seem to get it. Somewhere along the way, they lost it. That spark that made that place so fun to work at. And they seem to have forgotten that running a bar and working at a bar, yeah, there are certain things you got to take seriously, sure. But at the end of the day, it should be fun. It's not something you should take super seriously. I mean, again, you know, there are things that you have to take seriously. You know, you should always do your best to work hard and do a good job. I'm not saying, you know, be a lazy dick or anything. But what I'm saying is that it shouldn't be taken too seriously. And that's the problem that this general manager is having. Whenever there's a problem, she just unloads on everyone. I am manager, hear me roar, rah! And that's not the right way of dealing with things. You have to balance between being a hard ass and being actually nice and showing some fucking compassion. And she does not seem to get it. She just doesn't fucking get it. And that's what's really irritating about this. There have been so many times that I've thought to myself, God damn, if I had been in charge in this situation, it would have gone so much fucking better. And I'm just sick of their bullshit. So I've made up my mind. It's time for me to find a new job. So I'm going to start actively looking for a full-time job somewhere. Because I can no longer abide by their bullshit. I'm done. I love the people that I work with, I really do, but I am sick and tired of the general manager's bullshit. Even some of the other managers in general have been irritating me lately. So, I will no longer abide by their bullshit. I'm done. It's time for me to move on. It's time for me to move forward. It's time for me to hop off the sinking ship onto a new one. Hopefully not a sinking ship, though. Hopefully one that is not sinking. So, yeah, I just really took issue with those comments that she said last night. I really took some fucking issue with those comments that she said. So, there's no excuse for that. There's never any excuse for that. I've had enough. I've worked there for 6 years. 6 years of dedicated service, and what do I have to show for it? Not even so much as a raise. No. The only thing I have to show for it is my video game collection and all 9 of my video game systems. That's it. Which, granted, I mean, all that's still pretty awesome, but mentally it's not worth it anymore. I cannot mentally deal with their bullshit anymore, and it's just not healthy for me mentally to be working there anymore. So, I need to go find myself a full-time job. Hopefully one where I don't have to deal with customers, you know? Let me do some kind of physical labor, you know, some kind of busy work, some shit like that. I do not ever want to deal with humans ever again. If I could, I would build a cabin in the woods with a solar-powered generator, or even like a windmill or something. Build a cabin in the woods, get a hound dog, get a shotgun, never talk to another fucking human being the rest of my life. And you know what? Sounds pretty damn good to me. Pretty damn good indeed. Because again, I don't want to ever be guilty of asking for too much in this world. I really don't. I've always tried my best to remain humble, you know? And again, you guys can go back and watch my videos from years ago. I've said the same thing since day one. That my one true goal in this life has just always been the same. I want to live a quiet, peaceful life. And I want to be the best person that I can be. I will always do what I believe to be right. I will always try to uphold the values that I believe in. And my values no longer align with those values of the people that I work for. They made that abundantly clear last night when they told me that they're just going to start wasting food. Which to me, again, is unforgivable. So, it's time for me to move on. I can no longer mentally deal with it anymore. I've dealt with it for 6 years, and for 4 of those years I waited for them patiently. I'm a very, very, very patient man. For 4 years, I waited for them to get their shit together, and they just didn't. The past 4 years have been some of the hardest I have ever had to deal with. It's just been setback after setback after setback after setback. And it's time to pick up the pieces of my shattered life, put them back together again. It's time to put an end to the sad story. Start a new one. Start a new story. Full of love, kindness, and peace. And that's all I've ever wanted. All I've ever wanted is just to be happy. I think that's what everyone wants, right? I just want to live a quiet, peaceful life. I just want to be happy again. It's been a long time since I've been happy. But time has finally come. I need to get off my ass, pick up the pieces of my shattered life, put an end to the sad story. It's time to move forward. I've been stuck in the past for too long now. And I just need to move forward. Because again, I just mentally can no longer deal with their bullshit. I can no longer tolerate their bullshit. It is just mentally not healthy for me. I've been so unhappy the past couple of months. I just can no longer abide by their bullshit. I really can't. I tried. I tried so hard to make it good again. But I just can't. Tried so hard to wait it out. Hope that things around my workplace would get better again, and they just didn't. They never did. I really love the people that I work with. I really do. Some of the finest people you'll ever meet. But I can no longer deal with the general manager's bullshit. I'm done. So, once I switch jobs, I'm gonna miss the hell out of all those people so much. They really have been like a second family to me. And it's going to be a bit tough at first when I first leave there and start a new job, but it's something that needs to happen. For my own mental health, I need to just get the hell out of there. I can no longer abide by their bullshit. On a moral level, I just can no longer abide by their bullshit. So again, it's time for me to move on. Time for me to move forward. That's all I can do. And then maybe one of these days, I'll finally figure out how to achieve my goal. My same goal that I've had since day one. To live a quiet, peaceful life. Maybe someday, hopefully someday soon, I'll finally figure it out. And I think I'm getting there as far as figuring out how to achieve that goal. But I'm not there yet. Got a long way to go. Alright. Well, either way, I just wanted to talk to you guys about that. About that shit from last night because, again, I just really needed to talk about that because that shit just pissed me off. That shit really set me off. So. Yeah, again, sorry for kind of unloading on you guys there, but sometimes even I can't keep my mouth shut. And I'd like to think I'm pretty good at keeping my mouth shut. Like, I was even talking with some of my coworkers, you know. I was literally just straight up, honestly, trash talking the manager, which is something that I never do. I, like, never do that kind of shit, you know. So even some of my coworkers were like, damn, you know. Because I'm never, like, the kind of person to just go around trash talking people or talking shit about people, but I was talking all kinds of mad shit about the general manager last night. Because she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about, and she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. She's incompetent. So, I'm done dealing with them. I'm done dealing with their bullshit. I'm going to start trying to look for a full-time job somewhere, because I can no longer abide by their bullshit. I'm done. I can no longer mentally deal with it anymore. So. Alright. Well, either way, thank you for listening to my rant, if any of you actually have, or still actually hear this late in the video. I really could not believe some of the things that she was trying to tell me yesterday, and some of it was just complete bullshit, so. I'm sorry, I just really had to say something about that, because, you know, please feel free to tell me if I'm out of line here, you know. Please feel free, because I just cannot deal with their bullshit anymore. And I'm pretty sure I'm not, you know, crazy or anything for thinking the way that I think or doing the things that I do. I'm a pretty calculated person, so before I say or do anything, I like to, you know, just make sure that I think I'm in the right, you know, and I think I'm in the right in this regard. I don't think I've done anything wrong. Again, the only thing I've ever wanted is just to live a quiet, peaceful life, and it seems like no matter how hard I try, that goal seems to somehow move further and further away from me, but hopefully, maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Maybe this is the wake-up call I needed. Maybe I'll get a full-time job, start living on my own, and when I make it someday, when I come back here someday, a self-made success, I am going to rub it in the face of everyone who's ever pissed me off or anyone who's ever doubted me. I will come back here and I will rub it in their fucking face. Because I really believe that it's possible for me to become a self-made success. Everything that I've gotten now, I've done because I have worked my ass off. The reason why I haven't been fired in 6 years of working at the same place is because I do a damn good job. And because I work hard. And that's a fact. I may not always be perfect, but god damn it, I work hard. And that is a fact. So. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I hate to dump that on you, but that shit really set me off yesterday night when she had the nerve to say some of that shit to me. So, I'm done with their bullshit. My resolve is now 100% strong. I need to get a new job, get the hell out of there. Because I mentally can no longer deal with their bullshit. Alright. Well, either way, guys, that is going to be it for that one. So, stay tuned. And next time we'll get a little bit more upbeat here. We got Cub Fu here. I got to pick one of the towers, either the Tower of Waters or the Tower of Darkness. So, yeah, we'll see which one I pick next time. And, yeah, should be fun. All right. Well, either way, guys, again, on a brighter note, you know, I'll try to keep it a little bit more positive for the next couple of videos, hopefully, although I kind of killed my voice, to be honest. But either way, we'll try to keep it a little bit more upbeat here for the next videos and shit, obviously. So, yeah, it'll be fun. Either way, guys, stay tuned, and until next time, peace out.